Done delicately. Messi. And Kvaratskhelia. Threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. There's a sharp little ball here. Beckenbauer gets his pass away. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that. Great position here. Oh, easy pickings there. Showing good feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played through into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Rodriguez. Oh, no joy this time. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Looking for the runner. Fiddles it through. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Can he get it through?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Brownhill. And the first half is done, but it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Interesting half, just missing goals. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Brownhill. Masengo. Here's Brownhill. Oh, that's fabulous. Gently done. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Jay Rodriguez. He could be in here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Brownhill. Steaming on goalwards. Now it's Brownhill. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Beckenbauer. Saka. And it's Neymar.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. Could go all the way here. Neymar's cross. Neymar not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Mbappe.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
And the shot! And in again! Really well taken goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Not the most accurate pass. And they've got a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 37. Coming on to replace him is number 31.
He's felt that, hasn't he? Aims beyond the defence. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Bayern Munich perhaps contemplating their next change here. Away from immediate danger. He's looking to set free a runner. Now that's well seen too. Hakimi. Osimhen. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Coming on the field is number 16.
Jay Rodriguez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
"75 minutes played. Masengo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Masengo. Oh, a delicate chip through. Played into space out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Up to meet it! And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Bayern Munich are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
In comes the delivery, and he was alert to it.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Burnley clearly now in lead preservation mode. Masengo. Moments left, barely that to avoid a shock defeat now. Masengo.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
We expected better, and so did he. Pass somewhat off target. Masengo. Shifted it to the flank. Passing nice and neat. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's intervened well there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And again! And he's done it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Bayern Munich making an early change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Number 23.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bayern Munich suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, whatever was said in that dressing room before kickoff surely can't have caused this. The application has to rise.
Luongo, Morsi.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Tuanzebe. Looking for options for movement.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that interception was most necessary. Luongo gets his pass away. He could be in here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Neymar. Tuanzebe promptly onto that, and that is that. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Missed by a fraction. Davis. Luongo. Morsi. Davis. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good read. He'll try from distance. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Oh, that's a key interception. And back to the goalkeeper. Bayern Munich making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Johnson.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Beckenbauer. Now Neymar. And he was quick to react. Passing is crisp and sharp. Morsi. Tuanzebe. Forward it goes. Shifted upfield.